How busy were Harry and Meghan in 2024? I would say incredibly busy. From honoring veterans to global conservation efforts, they've been unstoppable this year. And guys, we can all attest that 2024 was a whirlwind of year for them. They did so many things, guys, and we're just going to talk about it because we're impressed, and we just want to do a quick year in review just to show you the impactful work that both of them are doing in making people's lives better, in changing lives, showing up and doing good.
People need to be interested in what you're doing because you have lots of interesting and important and fundamentally fabulous causes that you're trying to pursue. But at the same time, I assume you don't want the attention. And I'm curious how you wrestle with that idea. I mean, I was looking even as we were in the race coming up to this day, I Googled news you, and there were people who are fascinated by everything you're doing all the time. They're fascinated by Meghan is in California right now, and you're here, and there's articles left and right about, why are you doing independent events? Why aren't you doing them togetgether?
Because you invited me. You should have known.
This is true.
You should have known that was going to happen.
But do you know, is that normal for you? That the second there's an article that says she's in California, you're in New York, they say, well, what is happening with these two, right? So is that a good thing for you in a way that there's so much interest in you?
No, there's definitely not a good thing. Because apparently we've bought or moved house maybe 10, 12 times. We've apparently divorced maybe 10, 12 times as well. So everyone's just like, what? So yeah, it's hard to keep up with, but that's why you just sort of ignore it. The people I feel most sorry about are the trolls who their hopes are just built and built and built, and it's like yes, and then it doesn't happen. Right. So I feel sorry for them. Genuinely, I do. I mean that. But yes, I have no doubt that everything that we've spoken about.
Right.
Today, in the last, the clock's on zero,
yep.
25 minutes, will be spun or twisted somehow against me, and maybe you yourself,
it's possible,
will be trolled relentlessly, and for that I can only apologise. But you did invite me, so it's not.
So Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, have had a whirlwind 2024. Filled with meaningful milestones and impactful initiatives. Their work spans continents and causes. Let me say that again. Their work spans continents and causes. Guys, we saw them go all over. They went to Africa, they went to Europe, they were in North America, they were in Jamaica. Well, Jamaica is supposed to be a part of North America. But guys, they were all over. They were in Colombia. I mean, you tell me that this wasn't a stellar year, a masterful year. So as I said, guys, their work spans continents and causes, showing their unwavering commitment to service and humanity. Today, we're taking a look back at their extraordinary year, highlighting their biggest moments and achievements. It's so much, guys. 2024 wasn't just about appearances, beautiful appearances, some gorgeous, lovely pictures that we have seen. It was about tackling real-world challenges. Harry and Meghan faced media scrutiny, global responsibilities, and the pressure to maintain their authenticity while making a difference. Despite it all, they have forged ahead with resilience and grace, inspiring millions. Oh yes. So we're going to talk about the 2024, early 24 highlights. The year kicked off with Harry and Meghan celebrating the spirit of Invictus with Invictus on Ice and honoring First Nations communities in Canada. Who can forget that? Who can forget them in Canada, in Whistler? Just the 1 year to go activity, and just the community, the camaraderie that was around them, guys. And they're just trying to see what can be done when they come to Canada in 2025. So it was just so amazing. Meghan also signed a groundbreaking podcast deal with Lemonade, setting the tone for a transformative year. So we're talking about that, and then of course there are some other activities that we want to just shed light on. We're talking about, so that was February when they did the 1 year to go. There was a lot more things that happened, guys. I'm gonna have to go through them. So we know February they did so some of the highlights in the first quarter of the year. Harry was awarded for the NFL Honors Man of the Year. He wasn't awarded, he was a presenter, and of course, he gave that award, and the guy was like, Prince freaking Harry, what are you talking about? We know Meghan signed with Lemonade. We know about the Invictus, as we told you about, they met with the First Nation, visiting the Mount Curry community, because they always pay respect to the indigenous community. We saw Harry riding on the skeleton. We know they thank Canada, for giving them such a great reception. Everything was just amazing. We know also in February that Meghan with Mayhew, a safe haven for animals. We know she loves our rescue dogs. And then we know Harry with WellChild's WellChild Award nomination. Meghan was as XSW announced key speaker. She was on the panel. So that was in March. And of course, we know that Archetype, with Lemonade, they were streaming now everywhere. That was from, when the Archetype was with Spotify. Then, of course, we had International Women's Day. Prince Harry then honors the Diana Awards legacy recipient. So many things. And then we had an evening of arts in April. We have the Better Uplift 2024. And of course, we had Santa Barley Polo Challenge. Remember that beautiful picture? And then we had the 2 new Archwell production, because I think they had Meet Me at the Lake and another thing that they did. Of course, Travalyst. We have so many other things. I know in May is when they went to Nigeria, which was the Nigeria, welcomed them. They went there and it was beautiful. We know about Nigeria Unconquered. We know about the reception with the military families. So many things they did in the first half, right? So we come up on now spring's accomplishments, which I just highlighted some of them, right? In the spring, they celebrated the 10th anniversary of the Invictus Games Foundation, championed environmental sustainability with Travalyst, and supported bereaved military families. Meghan also inspired at SXSW, showcasing Archetype's global impact. Summer and fall, and we spoke about in that period I went to Nigeria, everything. Summer and fall was a masterful, stellar quarter, right? Where the summer brought their Colombia tour, and we know about that. We know when Meghan was speaking Spanish and just doing excellent, and she and Harry just brought it, and they looked so in love, so beautiful. The people welcomed them, and they were respectful of the people. Everything went well. They were connected with Afro-descendant women and students, highlighting the importance of culture and education. In the fall, Harry returned to Lesotho for Santa Barley, continuing his work supporting vulnerable children, while Meghan and Harry also did the WellChild Awards. Remember that? And then, of course, I think both of them did something for World Mental Health Day. So that was just inspiring as well. So we're talking about, we spoke about so many things, right? We talk about women in leadership. We talk about the heritage community connecting with students in Bogota. We're talking about Colombia. We remember when they went to San Basilio. we're talking about Every Child Protector. Then they also went to the one, not they, I think Harry alone went to the 805 Live 2024. Meghan was there last year, but this year it was only Harry. Call to action for African parks. We talk about the Lesotho, we talk about Travalyst 5-year anniversary, so many things. Then September was just a dash where he had a New York minute where he did so many things in New York. The Clinton Global Initiative, Travalyst, the Dinah Awards. He did so many things in September. And, you know, it was just so amazing. October was World Mental Health Day and empowering girls, honoring the veterans. We saw Harry at the Grey Cup in Canada, so he went back to Canada. We're talking about, you know, of course, he visited the indigenous community again, and it was now countdown to Canada, right? Because that was great. And then, of course, we saw Meghan doing a grateful gathering where she was working or just having a dinner with the Afghan refugees and women. You know, they had like a Thanksgiving dinner for them, which was just so amazing. So there's so many things that they did. So winding down now, we come up now to Winter 2024 triumphs. The year closed with a bang, honoring Tyler Perry at the Paley Honors and speaking at the Deal Book Summit. Harry and Meghan brought it. They looked superb. I am telling you, they were the talk of the town. They were on different coasts, one on the East Coast, one on the West Coast, one in New York, one in LA. But it was Harry and Meghan captivated the audience. They took up all the space. People were flabbergasted. People were amazed. People were just different. They are great apart and excellent together. So people were just talking about it. So I'm telling you, we have had a stellar year, a magnificent year, that both of them just shined individually. They brought out this thing where they were both on a twin tracker approach professionally, you know, and it proved that Harry and Meghan are just good. They are good together and good apart. They can draw the crowd whether they're together or whether they're apart. They know how to do it. And of course, we know Harry shut down 2 rumors that was spreading that he and Meghan are heading for divorce. And he was like, I feel so sorry for the trolls. I feel so sorry for them because they get their hopes built. And they were like, yes. They're going to divorce. Yes. And when it doesn't happen, they get so disappointed. Because how can you thrive on hate? How can you survive and go through this world on hate and trying to bring down 2 persons who have nothing to do with you, who is doing good for people, who is trying to make people's lives a better life, right? But you are there every single day waiting for their downfall, waiting for things bad to happen, and God will not let that happen. Another rumor Harry shut down was the fact that, listen, I have no intention of going back to UK. I am happy in America. This is where I've built my life. This is what I want for my life. This is what my mom would want for my life. There's no way I'm going to go back to UK. I am happy. I'm in my zone. I am very happy. You know, so just so many things were discussed, and Harry was just in his element, and Harry just laid it on the line and said, listen guys, let's stop the nonsense. So as we wrap up this look back at Prince Harry and Meghan year in 2024, it's clear that they have continued to thrive despite the noise, despite the challenges they face. It's been an incredible journey and one that we are honored to have been a part. So guys, let me tell you, man, these guys were just great. One of the most, and I forget to say this, one of the most unforgettable moments, the Invictus Games in August. Remember when he went back to UK and had the Invictus Games, and now the crowd came out and they were just supporting him So when they talk about people don't love Harry and Meghan are so relevant. They are so needed. People, there's something about them that people like, that people gravitate to them. Harry's heartfelt speeches and inspiring stories of competitors made headlines worldwide, proving once again the power of resilience and community. And remember that Diana's brother was there, Diana's family was there, so everybody was there supporting him, apart from those salty people over there, which we will remain nameless. We don't care about them because Harry and Meghan are living their best lives and they are doing good. From championing mental health to supporting veterans and indigenous communities, Harry and Meghan showed the world that their work is about purpose, not popularity. 2024 was a year of service, connection, and impact, setting the stage for an even brighter 2025, an even brighter future. So guys, we are looking forward to 2020, and 2024 is not finished, because remember, on December 10th, we're going to have Polar. On December 14th, he's having some, is it a gallery opening for Center Bali? So Harry is doing a lot still. There's a lot still to come. Meghan, come 2025, Meghan is going to have her show, her thing with Netflix. So they have a very big schedule for 2025. Things are looking up, guys. What is your favorite, or what I'm still saying is, because 2024 isn't finished, but what was your favorite Harry and Meghan moment this year, guys? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notification to stay updated on their journey in 2025. Together, let's celebrate and continue. Let's continue to celebrate their incredible legacy. So guys, we are looking forward to what Harry and Meghan has to bring to the table. They are bringing it. They are doing things. They are showing up. They are doing good. They are making an amazing life. They are living an amazing life. They are making a wonderful difference in people's lives. They are showing up for people. They are making things happen. They are solution oriented. They are doing things, guys. And I'm telling you, we saw them contributing and helping out, giving money to different charities that cares for people, that looking after women's health, women's mental health, Invictus mental health, giving back. What can you do? What can you bring to the table? What can you offer that will make a difference? So 2024 was a stellar year, a magnificent year. On to 2025, because there's so many things on the slate, as Meghan would say, a lot on the slate, and she's always planning, she's always inventing things, she's always trying to make a difference, she's always trying to do, and with both of them together, because let me tell you, Harry, there's something about Harry and there's something about Meghan. So both of them together, just carving out their life and carving out a future for themselves and their children, remarkable. So I'm telling you. So guys, thanks again. Just wanted to bring you this year in review. Let me know your thoughts. Bye.